Good morning. And what a night that was. Jesus Christ, if only you knew. What a terrible night. It sort of wasn't bad in one way. I slept, it's like 9:20. I woke up freezing. This morning, it's 12 degrees. The weather has just gone, died. It's gone from sunny to grey. It might change in a bit, but I came to somewhere that I thought, you know what, I might jump in and have a swim in the morning if it's nice weather. Fuck that off, right off. No chance at all. But it's still pretty where I am. But that's not the reason I had a terrible night. I'm embarrassed to tell you about this, to be fair. So, I sleepwalk, I sleep talk, I am terrible. And during the night, I woke up and instantly there wasn't any thought of, I remember it, but it was crazy. I thought that the car was in the water up to the windows. Don't know why. I just thought the car was sinking and we're in there, and I instantly panicked and I was screaming, Bear, where are we? Why are we here? Thinking I can't get windows open. I'm banging out windows, and then I started to find things to try and smash the window with, honestly, and I panicked, and then I looked out the window and I couldn't see anything out the window because all the windows are steamed up. And I'm like, oh no, what do I do? And I was like saying it out loud. And then I did it again, my hand out window, and then I noticed the motorhome out of the window, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then realised I'd just been dreaming or something. It was crazy. I just noticed out there, just a minute, look at this. Right, so this is my view this morning, which if it had been a lovely day, it would have been quite a nice place to wake up. I just noticed somebody on a canoe, and then I noticed, if I go a little bit further in, they're bloody swimming, the mad people. Absolutely crazy. It looks freezing in there today. There's two there. I think there's another one. Oh yeah, the other one's there, look. Bobbing about in water. What absolute weirdos. I don't know what this is as well. Here, look. This. Look. There's a big spiky tower, and then there's these broken down, weird looking buildings. I don't know what is going on. Weird place. Right, those buildings over there are weird, and I want to know what they are. I can't really see, because this in front of us, I can't walk to it. I can't get to it apart from going across the water, because it's an island. I'll try and show you. Oh, my other phone's dead. I don't know why I didn't leave my phone on charge overnight. On a battery pack or something. But I didn't. So I'll just wait for this to charge up and I'll show you. Alright, these two women have just turned up. They appear to be dangling some plastic thing in the water, and I don't really understand what they're doing. Being a bit look. They just got that little thing and dangled it in the water. Doing like a pH test or something. I don't really know. What is happening? Or are they testing out an oversized tampon? I just don't understand what's happening. Now they're probably thinking, oh, why is he filming me? So I better just pretend I'm filming over there. Oh, let's film over there instead. Oh, back to the women with the tampon. Oh, look, it's not filling up quick enough. Oh, let's try over here. Let's film over there. Oh no, they're going further down now. Really strange. What would make you get up? I suppose it's 20 to 10 now. God. What would make you get up? Oh, look at that swan. It's like Concorde. That's so cool. I'm just sat here like zoomed in on my camera, just like watching people do stuff. What are they doing? So strange. So strange what people do on their Sunday mornings. Come out in their shorts and their hiking boots in the freezing cold to come and test the water. It's really odd. Or maybe get up in the morning and go out for a swim. They've been out for about an hour. I don't even know whether they may have all drowned. I think they've all drowned. Oh, the canoe person's there. I think the canoe person may be a serial killer. Just brings them out, takes them round the back of the island, and then boop, bops them on the head with the paddle. I had a good idea, thinking, right, I'll get the drone, I'll fly it towards those buildings. And then I've just realised, looking on the maps, Enniskillen Airport is just up there. So I don't think it'll let me do it. I think I'm too close. But we'll see. I'll have a look. When this battery comes back on, I want to have a check. It's not charging very fast. But I better get up. They must have set off from here swimming, those people, because their clothes and shoes and stuff are just over there. I'd kick them in the water. Imagine coming back and all your stuff's just floating in the water. How horrible am I? Anyway, I'll try and work out what this thing is. I could probably find out quite easy, but on maps it's just not showing it what it is at all. So it just seems very random to be on an island. Just random towers and structures. So, oh, there's dogs here now. Hello, dogs. They're going for a swim, I think. What is it with people getting up on freezing cold mornings? I suppose your dogs is fair. Shut up, Matt. What are you talking about? I'm just rambling this morning. I've had a terrible night's sleep and now I'm rambling about dogs in water. Look, there are the dogs. Hello, dogs. And there is the dog owner. She's going round. She's kicking the stuff in. She's going to go and kick those shoes in off the end. Look. She's like, no, they don't deserve to be here. Let's boot her. No, she's not. She's just going for a march this morning. Right, what is going off now? These two have just come out the caravan and they're going for a swim now. What is wrong with everybody? It's so cold. It's freezing out there, man. And they're just like, I don't know, let's just walk into the water. I can't say anything because normally that would be me, but I'm just feeling extremely cold this morning. And I'm like, why is everybody so insane around here? Look at him, they're just wandering off. Bloody hell. Anyway, I better stop filming because he's quite a big lad. I don't want my face cracking open. Right, this car's just turned up and just ruined my view altogether. Right, this video is just going to be about me, like a day in the life of Matt under his covers in a car. But he's just turned up now, and he's got goggles round his neck, so he's obviously going for a swim as well. So it must be like a bit of a tradition on a Sunday to come and jump in here and get freezing. God knows why. Might be there's a little board down there I've just noticed. So it might tell me a bit more information, so I'm going to get out in a sec. I need a wee as well, so those bushes are looking inviting. Oh, I've just noticed the canoeist and the swimmers are back. Can't show it. They're in like full body suits as well, so they're proper swimmers. It's not just like someone out for a quick swim, but they've done a lap of the bit further up there as well. They must be exhausted, man. So anyway, like I said, I'm getting out now. Right, I got out of the car and I came for a wee round here, and there's like people just stood behind here, literally right next to him. But there's also people making some very odd noises in the water. I could just hear them going, oh, oh. Oh, they just got out, that's why. Right, let's go down and see what it says on those signs. Right, so I found out this is called Devenish Island. Oh, there's cows on the island over there, look. Wait a minute. There's cows chilling out over there, look. But yeah, it's called Devenish Island. And this bit here that we're going up to is called Dead Man's Pass. Now, the reason for that is madness. Absolute madness. Now, from what I can understand, that there was a friary. Now, I don't mean they used to cook their chips there or anything like that. It's where monks lived. So monks lived on this island, and it was a very holy place. Now, back in the day, they used to bury the dead over there, but only like important people. So they used to come down to this jetty, obviously not this one because it's quite new, but they used to bring down their bodies down here to go and bury them on the island. Now, one day they were coming across on their boat, and just bearing in mind, right, that's where my car is, there is one side and that's the other, so it's not very far. But anyway, they brought down the boat, went across, 26 people on this boat with the coffin. The boat overturned, they all died, all of them, and the coffin went floating off down there. And it's a true story, it's not just like local folklore, it's actually happened. But surely, like, I'm a terrible swimmer, but even I could swim from one side of that to the other, I'm pretty sure, because it's windy out here. We've got some more swimming ladies coming. God, it's a bit windy. Right, I'm heading out of here. I've just been talking to two lovely ladies about exploring abandoned buildings, and they're going to subscribe, so if you are watching, it's been nice to speak to you. But I sent the drone across and it only just made its way back, because even though I kept an eye on battery life while I was over looking at the old abbey, God, this hill's steep, on the way back the wind was really strong, so it was taking a lot of effort for it to get back across, so it was very, very close to running out, very close. So anyway, I'm gonna head and try and get some breakfast. It is a little bit late, it's 11:15, but it's one of those things on a Sunday morning, I end up just hanging around a bit because I want to watch the catch-up video. No, not the catch-up video, Sunday's video. So it's a bit of an hard one, really. So anyway, go and get some breakfast. Now, I noticed people were on that island, and that's why, because the sign in front says there's a ferry. I did see a boat, but I didn't realise it was an actual ferry. So we could have gone across on that, but to be honest, we got to see what we wanted to see anyway with the drone. So, and there's nowhere to get breakfast on the island, on the island, and that's my priority. Although I've definitely got curry bum. I need a poo really bad. Curry is the worst idea really when I'm out exploring, but I like curry. Right, you'll be pleased to know I've had a massive poo and it was horrendous, but I got baby wipes, so we're all good. I know it's not great for the environment, however these are biodegradable ones, so you can't tell me off. Anyway, I've just watched the premiere. It was such a freaky location, that, and I'd forgotten how bad it was, even though it was only the day before yesterday. I forgot how scared I was. So I still not had breakfast, and it's like dinner time. It's 11:53, so I need to go and get some food because I've not had my tablets, and I feel like my face is starting to swell back up a little bit again. So I need to go and take some tablets and get some food, and then we'll get off to the next location. I'm hoping to maybe do 2 today. So if I can do that, then I've got my target for the whole time, and maybe get another one the day after. Fingers crossed. But the problem is, one of the locations that I've got is supposed to be really dangerous with a man with a shotgun, and I don't know whether I even want to do it, but I do, but I don't, but I do. So food anyway. Right, you can probably hear how windy it is. It's cold. But I just want to look at this place. I don't know whether I should be filming it. There's loads of places like this knocking about, and they're all like, they look like military bases, but I think it's just a police station. But it's crazy how like it's like this still over here. I know I mentioned it quite a few times, but the massive fences, there's cameras everywhere. There's even like a defence gate thing to get in and out, and I swear it's only a police station. Yeah, look, it's just Police Service Northern Ireland, Enniskillen PSNI station. But they all just looks like it's got guard towers and everything. It's weird. Massive lock-up gates. And look, big sliding door things. It's like a prison. Or it makes me think of like an army barracks or something like that. And it's a bleeding police station. It's weird. Right behind there's quite an old building as well. So, and look, all the razor topped bits. But I suppose when they were bringing in like the 80s and stuff, and they were bringing prisoners in, they could have been like IRA prisoners or the other side, and they went to some pretty bad extremes to get these people out. So that's why. But it's sort of weird to see it still now, like to see that there's fences and that sort of security. Yeah, look, that's the old building I was on about. It's quite looks like an old jail. Right, now I'm a bit further away. I can zoom in and show you. Look at the old building there behind. It is like a little barracks. That's what it makes me think of. It's the only place where I'm out of the wind as well, this. The weather's changed so much over the last couple of days. It was really nice. Now it's windy, cold, and I feel like it's going to rain soon. But it seems alright here. The roads are very busy, but the streets are dead. But saying that, when I got up out of the car park earlier on, everyone's going to church. So I forget it's a Sunday, and it's very, very sort of religious round here. So that's why it's just empty everywhere. Right, I've just been having a look at a bit of the history of Enniskillen. I didn't really know anything about it, but it sort of, well, it doesn't really tie into me, but it sort of does. So 1987, on my 8th birthday. Why is that making me emotional? Weird. That's just made me go, like, my nose go funny, my eyes go funny. On my 8th birthday, 1987, there was a bomb here by the IRA, and 60-something people died. Oh no, 60-something people were injured, and a handful died. One of them was in a coma for 13 years, which is crazy. All because of the stupid battles between... I understand it. I've told you this before. Look at that. Look at that place there, Methodist Church. I get it, like, I understand why the Irish fought back to get their land back, but I also understand why people defended it. It's something that had gone on for hundreds of years, but the loss of life is disgusting. It really is. Now, I covered like the IRA and things like that in previous videos, so I don't really want to go back into it. You can go back and look at my other Irish videos, but there's some amazing buildings here, to be fair. Some really old looking buildings. Lots of people coming out of churches. There's churches everywhere. There's a Methodist church there. There's a church there. There's a church there. They're all over. And to say there's so much trouble, that's the Church of Ireland, which is a Protestant church. This is a Catholic church, right next door to each other. So, oh, wait up. I wonder if that's anything to do with the guy I saw in that place before. Look at this. So not far from where we are now is the place where, well, it's about 30 or 40 miles away. It's the place where we found the hat from Mr. Darling. He was the military guy that we found all the stuff for, the guns and everything. If you've not seen the video, go back and watch it. It was absolutely unbelievable. But there was Captain Optelect and Captain Darling, and that's Darling Street. So I wonder if it was named after his family. You just don't know because he was really important. But anyway, I find it all fascinating, like the history of stuff that's gone off in Ireland, but it's also terrible. The thing is, you'll see me jumping from subject to subject as well. It's because as I'm walking around, I'm taking everything in. So I'm looking, like I might notice something that says, I don't know, for example, PJ Flanahan and Co solicitors, and it'll make me think of something, and then we'll talk about that. Or it could be something to do with a previous explorer or the history of stuff, and I just find out a lot of things that people don't notice in towns and cities. I look up at the tops of buildings and think, wow, wonder when that was built, wonder what its original purpose was. And I know I sound a little bit like I'm a bit mental going on about stuff, but I've just got this thirst for knowledge. I want to find out stuff. I want to like research stuff, but I never know enough about anything. I haven't got the time to be looking for hours at the history of, say, that police station, for example. What's this? See, I've done it again. On the Times Cathedral of a pub. Right, I don't know what that means. But I haven't got time to research for hours and hours on each thing, but I'll look for like a minute or so at each thing, and then I know a little bit about everything, but not a lot about anything. Now, I could be wrong, but I think it was just up here near this building where the bomb went off. And it was on my birthday, like I said, 8th of November. 1987, and it was on Poppy Day, commemorating obviously the people that had lost their lives in World War II and things like that. But that also was like British soldiers and stuff like that, and that's exactly why they did it on that date. So it had the biggest impact, which is terrible. That's quite impressive. I think it's probably the town hall or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Look at the soldiers up there on that one as well. That's pretty good. But there's lots of really good looking bars and pubs as I'm walking around. Obviously wrong time of day for it, but there's loads of really good looking Guinness bars and stuff. But I can't actually see. Oh, that's erected 1900, it says on there. Not as old. I thought it might be older than that. I still haven't found anywhere to eat there. Right, this with the massive queue outside, I think is the only coffee shop open. I honestly do. It is. Right, even though the food does actually look really nice, I ain't got time for this at all. They've even got a serving hatch at the side. This place must be amazing. Swear to God. It's a tiny little village. Why is it so popular? I'm gonna have to buy something here and take it to the car, I think. Right, because it's dinner time now. I ended up getting that, a load of steak fries, and also some pastries. I shouldn't be hungry, but I am. I need to stop eating, to be fair. But we're gonna get out of here as soon as I'm done. Right, I swear to God, that is madness. That queue is ridiculous. Just like I've got mine, and it smells amazing. I have got quite a long walk back to the car park now, but I wouldn't want to just stand there for like over an hour. Those people have been stood there ages, and I've been like 20 minutes, and they're still the same people. So I reckon they'll be waiting at least an hour. So crack on back to the car. The thing is, I don't like eating in the car because I'm sat in the car all day driving, but I have a limit. This smells unbelievable. It was steak fries with, what was it, peppercorn sauce, crispy onions, something else, and then I've got two pastries, one for now, one for in a bit. One was, I think, rhubarb and raspberries, and one was cinnamon twist. Oh, I am so looking forward to them. Right, I decided to cut through. I feel like I'm in Barcelona or something. What's happening here with umbrellas? It's a lovely little place, this, you know. Really nice. And somewhere like Enniskillen isn't somewhere where I go, you know what, I fancy going to Enniskillen. But there's some amazing little places knocking about that you wouldn't even know were there. Like someone like me travelling over from England, I wouldn't even think to come here. And there's so much history. Like, look at the places up there. Wait a minute. Got all the different cool looking little shops, and you can't see it now, but over in the distance over there, there's a big, like Nelson's Column, that sort of thing. Look, you've got all the different mini shops that are probably open through the week in here, all like studios and stuff. It's a proper cool little town. I feel like I do this all the time. I become the local travel agent, making you come to these places. But honestly, come to Ireland, come to Northern Ireland. My first thought would always be, let's go and look at Southern Ireland. It would never be Northern Ireland. But you know what? It's a great place. Oh my God, I've just thought about something. Oh my God, I'm stupid. So, you know, I was saying about the guy, the Darling guy. He was in the Enniskillen Fusiliers. I bet that road has been named after him. That is mad. That's made me so happy, making that connection, thinking about how they probably loved him here. And I've been round that house that he used to live in. I'm definitely swelling up against my mouth's gone all weird. Right, this doesn't look as good on camera as it does in real life. Honestly, the smell of this, big lumps of steak and the chips and the crispy onions, and they look like homemade skin-on chips as well, which is really good. Oh, I cannot wait to eat this. And you know what? No copyrighted music for a change, but there's a decent amount of steak there for how much I paid. It was £7, which you can get dirty fries for £7 normally anyway, and you'll just get a bit of bacon and cheese on it. But that is good. That is really good, and it's quite a big box as well. Well, that was well and truly smashed. Have you seen how much peppercorn sauce is still left in that box? It was lathered in it. It was so good. I don't think I can eat the pastries. I'm going to save until later, but I will show you. This will be my dinner. Well, no, technically I've just had my dinner. But look at them, right? Oh God, it's going to go everywhere, this. I know it is. I know it looks burnt, but that's chocolate and stuff, but it's massive, like huge. It's quite heavy. And the other one, oh God, this is so awkward. I'm trying not to get it all over the car. The weight of the cinnamon one is just pulling it over, and then that's the rhubarb and something raspberries, I think. Oh, I can't wait to eat those, but I can't yet. I'm too full, far too full. Right, I said I'd show you on the map where we were. So we're currently in the middle, well, sort of the middle of Enniskillen, near Enniskillen Castle apparently, which I haven't seen anywhere. But we were here this morning, look. So where that little fishing thing is, there, look. That's the jetty, that's where we slept last night. So you can see how close I was. I just need to zoom this back out now. How close I was to the island. And the buildings I flew the drone over to is here. But actually it's quite a long way. I wasn't losing signal, but I was scared I wasn't going to get the drone back because it was straight across the water. But look, if you zoom in, St Mary's Augustine Priory, and there's the big erection there as well. If I click on that, oh, there you go, look. So that's what we were above. I went near that cross. That cross is so cool. Look at that. That is so good. But yeah, we were just at the other side of there. But those people, you see that little island there in the background? If I go off these photos, I'll zoom back. Oh God, this is awkward. Jesus, Matt, don't make your life easy. That little island there is what those people swam round. So they swam from the jetty round the island and back, and it doesn't look too far on there, but trust me, it is. It's a lot further than you think it is. But yeah, I think it was pretty cool there. I quite liked it. Anyway, we're off a bit further down now. We're heading, because we're just still in Northern Ireland at the moment. That white line there is the border, and we're going somewhere down here. Somewhere around about here, I think. Oh, is it near Carrick and Sharon? Something like that. I think it's somewhere around there anyway. So we've got a good 45-minute hour drive left to do anyway yet. So better crack on. I've gone into a bit of a tired... I've got food all in my mouth. Got into a bit of a tired, lazy mood. So I can't be bothered to do anything. But I need to get motivated, because I've had a good start, and that's what it is. I have a good start, and then I think, oh, I don't need to go yet. I can do it in a bit. But then if anything goes wrong, I end up with 2 videos, because I've got those 2, and then I've run out of ideas. So I need to crack on. I need to go and get some more done, and then I can relax. Then I can enjoy and show you. Like, I want to go and show you around, but it's horrible out there. It's freezing. I want to go and go around a castle or something, but it's too bloody cold for all that nonsense. Right, I've just popped to the petrol station. You know, it's a good petrol station, this as well. Got all the meal deals and stuff like that, all the drinks and things, but they've also got a big, massive delicatessen up at the end. You do get these all over, but this just seems to be a good one. You've got like a little coffee bar, you've got all your fresh meats over there, you've got ice cream and stuff over there, you've got your off license over there, more coffee stuff over here. It is genuinely quite a good little one as well. Anyway, I've just got a couple of drinks for later, and might get a bit of fruit. You literally can get your stuff for your Sunday dinner on there as well. That is mad. But I've got some strawberries. Thought need to be at least a little bit healthy. Could we get some milk? I feel like drinking milk. I'm not sure whether to get some or not. I want to go on, I don't like filming in places like this. I always feel like I'm being dodgy by filming. Like they think that I'm doing something I shouldn't be, but it's alright, innit? It's not going to kill anyone. Just make me embarrassed, that's all. Yeah, the ice cream that they've got and stuff looks really good as well. Dead good, but I'm not having any. Yeah, the petrol station's right next to that police station we're looking at, and I've just watched a police car go in through those gates, and there's armed, like with machine gun type guns, police behind that gate as well. It's crazy. I know I'm going on about it a lot, but it just seems so strange. I know I said I was being good, but I also got a nerd's rope. Can't beat nerd's ropes. Right, we've just come over the border back into the Republic of Ireland, so everything changes again. Rules change, especially exploring. So Northern Ireland is exactly the same rules as England, Scotland and Wales, because it is part of Great Britain. But the rules down here, it's not a civil offence anymore, it's a criminal offence. However, they are quite good with stuff. The difference is you'll get a ticket. So basically you'll just get a fine, and it's either a fine or you just get told off. Basically it's like, don't do this again, if you do you're in shit kind of thing. So we'll just try not to get caught. Right, I've just driven past and driven back again. So I've just seen this place at the side of the road. Now this is a barn that we're next to at the moment. I don't know how I'm going to get round it, but there appears to be a house behind here, but I don't know if I can get to it or not. I'm gonna try though. Right, I'm currently going through here, but I always say when it's hard to get through, it's never fucking worth it. The ones that are difficult, I'm getting nettled to death at the moment. I quite like getting nettled, but these are really strong. Like you come to find there's different levels of nettles, and this is a strong one. I've got a feeling I'm going to get up here. There's just going to be like a car, and there's a drive that I don't know about. Oh bloody hell, there's some right nettles up here. Right, let's keep going and have a look. Like I don't mind being nettled. Like that's fine, but this is another fucking level. That is a lot of nettles. I've just got an horrible feeling there's going to be nothing through there anyway. wonder if it's easy to get a different way around. Just gonna look on maps. Right, I'm gonna go around the other side, round the actual where the house is, because I think I'm making my life harder than I need to coming this way, which is just like me. It's the sort of thing I do. There is a house the other side that is lived. Yeah, fuck! I told you, strong nettles these that he's lived in. So I need to keep away from that and be quiet when I'm over that side. I'm all right here. Fuck no! Like when you first get nettled, it's horrible, but then afterwards, I quite like that sort of tingle feeling you get. It's like pins and needles in a non-sexual way. I'm not like aroused by nettles, don't worry. Right, so right next to the road, I literally could just walk straight up, but looking in here, it's not very promising. Looks like everything's been emptied out. I don't know whether I can be bothered to make... just whipped me in the eyeball. I don't know whether I can be bothered to make the effort to go in and find out it's loads of empty rooms. See if I can see through another window. Yeah, I've just looked through. There's another window around this side and it's, oh god, state in my head, covered in leaves and all sorts. Yeah, it's totally stripped, which is a shame because it's a nice size house as well, perfect for exploring in. I like it when it's like maybe 3 bedrooms and 3 main rooms downstairs, because it's not too, don't drag on for too long, but it gives you enough to look at. But there's no point in here. Yeah, look, that's the house there. And then there's all sorts of barns and outbuildings. It looked like it could be quite good, but we need to get back on this road and get gone. The thing is, the Republic of Ireland is absolutely rammed with abandoned buildings. And I mean, I'm not exaggerating when I say you could see 50 a day, but I'd say 49 of them are just stripped and there's nothing in them, or they're falling down, or they're used for storage, like sheep stuff to do with sheep and things. But anyway, get back on the road. Like I said, that one just looked a bit promising.